Hey everyone, Teo here. In this video, I'm going to give you my updated artist review of the M4 iPad Pro after using it for more than 3 months. Let's take a look at some of the sketches that I have drawn over the past few months, and all these were drawn on location. So my only regret to buying this tablet is I should have bought this several months later now, because right now you can actually find the tablets at discounted prices, and if you do not mind second-hand units, you can even find the tablets at maybe 20% off, which is actually going to give you a pretty significant savings since the retail price of the iPad Pro on launch day is so high. So that is my main regret. I mean, I should have bought this, reviewed it, then return it, and then buy this several months later. So the main reason why I've decided to keep this iPad is because of the extra brightness. So the maximum brightness can go up to 1000 nits, and this is absolutely crucial for me since I use my tablet outdoors in bright environments regularly. Without the extra brightness, the screen is going to look something like this. So if you're using LCD right now, in this lighting condition, the LCD is going to look like this. And I am not even exaggerating. Yeah, so with the extra brightness, it basically allows me to work when before I wasn't able to work, because now I can actually see what's on the screen. And also I found out that the display is able to hold its brightness quite well without dimming. I mean, even if it dims, it's still brighter compared to LCD. So for the LCD iPad Pros, they will dim quite quickly, and once it dims, the display becomes even dimmer and it's more difficult to see. So that's the main reason why I am keeping the OLED display, the OLED iPad Pro over the LCD iPad Pro. And speaking of OLED, there were actually a number of people complaining about the grain that can be seen when the background is gray. So I can see it too, but with normal day-to-day usage, I don't really notice it. Yeah, so it's not something I would see unless I'm specifically looking out for it. You may not be able to see it, but this tablet has a little dent here on the frame already. And now that this tablet has its first dent, I no longer have to be stressed over when it's going to get its first dent or scratch. So that's the problem you get when you use a slim case that does not protect all 4 sides. There are no scratches on my display or on the glass yet, but I'm pretty sure there will be some scratches in a few years' time. And I plan on keeping this for as long as possible. I really enjoy drawing on this 11-inch iPad Pro because it's so portable. It's noticeably easier to handle compared to the 13-inch iPad Pro, although I must say that I was actually quite tempted to get the 13-inch iPad Pro. So I just came back from my sketching trip from Penang, Malaysia a few weeks ago, and I brought along a laptop so that I could edit my videos over there. I was actually the videographer for the Asia Link Sketch Walk Penang 2024. So if I had the 13-inch iPad Pro, I would definitely bring that iPad Pro instead of the MacBook Pro 14, because the iPad Pro is so much lighter and I can still draw on the iPad Pro. So I can edit my videos on the iPad Pro and I can draw on the iPad Pro. So I can do 2 things with 1 device, but for this trip, I had to bring along the laptop because I don't have the 13-inch iPad Pro. Anyway, I still prefer the 11-inch because this is just way easier to handle. especially when you're holding the tablet in landscape orientation. Over the past few months, I have not used any of the new Apple Pencil Pro features other than to show you guys that those features exist. So there is the squeeze shortcut. Oops, I should disable that because sometimes I would just grip the pen too tight and accidental shortcuts would just happen. And I also disable the double tap because it would activate unintentionally way too often. I can't say much about the barrel roll feature except it's nice. I mean, it's there if you need it. So it has been 3 months since the M4 iPad Pros were launched and many apps have already been updated to take advantage of the new features such as barrel roll and the squeeze shortcut. Here's a sketch that I drew at Changi Airport, Singapore. So this was actually drawn for a travel sketching course that I'm going to publish on my Skillshare page and also on Gumroad. Alright, to conclude, on hindsight, I probably should have waited several months later to buy this at a discounted price or just buy this second-hand to save even more money. Now between LCD and OLED, I actually don't have any preference. A good LCD can still look great. And if you're just using the tablet indoors, it doesn't really matter whether it's OLED or LCD. The main selling point of this tablet to me is actually just 1000 nits brightness. It's not the M4 processor, it's not the lighter weight, it's not Apple Pencil Pro, it's just that one feature, 1000 nits of brightness. It's not even the extra contrast or vibrance you can get from the OLED. It's that 1000 nits brightness. Alright, if you guys want to watch the full artist review of the M4 iPad Pro, the link is in the video description below. See you guys in the next video. Bye!